Hope you're having a great day. So today's video, what I want to do is talk about how to empower an employee. So what does that mean and why do you want to do it? Well, if you've got members of your team and you want to be able to grow your business, then what you need to do is you've got to use those members of your team to be able to free up your time. So the way you use members of your team to free up your own time is by delegating work to them. And what you want to do is get to a point where that member of your team feels comfortable and confident enough to then start making decisions around their work. So you don't want them to come to you with a question every single time something needs to be done. For you to have your time freed up, these members of the team that work for you, they're going to need to be able to make decisions for themselves, and you're going to have to support them to do it. So this video is really about how to empower employees to make their own decisions. And this is such an important concept when it comes to growing your business. If you don't get this right, you will never have time to think about the bigger picture, because you will always be distracted by members of your team coming to you and asking you for stuff that they could have easily fixed themselves. So one of the most important principles as part of this is when an employee does something or they make a mistake, you have to deal with it in the right way. So there's a couple of instances. Well, firstly, let's say they do the right thing, but just not in the exact way you would have done it. What you've really got to do is avoid giving them feedback if that feedback isn't necessary. So if they can seriously improve things, then give them the feedback. It's really important. But it's important to do it after they've done it their way. But if that feedback you were going to give them isn't really going to help them change anything and improve it, because all they did was they did the right thing in a slightly different way to the way you would have done it, then you have to live with it and let them do things in their own way, as long as the right result has been achieved. So another scenario could be they've done something, made a mistake, and that's where you then got to understand, firstly, was the mistake because they weren't following the systems that you've got set out? And if it is, then obviously you've got to retrain them, re-educate them. But if the mistake happened because your systems aren't sufficient, or let's say they made a decision based on what they know about the business and they made a decision in good faith, but it turned out to be the wrong decision, then if you then go back to them and actually tell them off for it, what's going to happen is they're going to end up scared to make decisions in the future. So that's why even when they've made a mistake, you've still got to be supportive and you've got to help them understand how they could have done it better rather than telling them off. And really, the other scenario is when they've done something differently to the way you would have done it and they've still done a good job. That's where you've really got to give them some positive feedback, and you've got to explain, hey, you did do this well, and that will make them feel confident next time they have to come and make a decision. So those are really three most important concepts to when it comes to empowering employees to make a decision in your business, and it's such an important thing. So yeah, hiring the right people is important, but making sure they feel comfortable to go about, make decisions in their role will save you so much time, and that's the way you'll really be able to grow your business. If you want to find out more about this, then just get in touch with me. But while you're here, what I want to do is talk to you about our next quarterly planning day. So our next quarterly planning day is on Wednesday, the 7th of December, and depending on when you're watching this video, it's in 2022. So what we'll do then is it's an opportunity for you to just create a really solid and effective action plan for your business so you can achieve amazing results in the first quarter of 2023. You'll be able to spend the day with like-minded business owners, and you're going to be able to come away with some really useful business skills and business information. So if that sounds like something that's useful for you, then just get in touch with me and I'll show you how you can book on. So thanks for watching.